I'm gonna try to give a little bit of context to what's going on here, but initially I heard a splash in the water and I wanted to go over and check out what it was. We were up in the Sierras playing around with some natural water slides with my wife and my niece and nephew, and I looked in the bushes after the splash and I saw that there were a couple of snakes in here. Actually, initially I only saw one, a garter snake with a trout, and then quickly I realized that one of them had the head of the fish, and there was another one that was trying to pull it away, and they were just basically going back and forth with a tug of war. As it went on a little bit further, one ended up getting the tail all the way down its throat, and the other one still had the head, and they were kind of at a standstill for a second.
Playing tug of war.
Yeah, but
tug of war with a fish.
Now he's got the dude's face in his mouth now.
Guys, check it out. Oh, sorry. That's sick.
Don't eat him on my leg, fool.
They're focused. A battle.
That is gnarly. Relax, Jack.
One's already dead.
The fish is inside the big one.
The battle continued after they got pushed downstream, and they kind of just went back and forth at it for a good amount of time, actually. Neither one of them could get any leverage. They're kind of floating in the water until they got up all against the bank, and then they started to wrap their tail around stuff. It was around this time that I put my phone down, I started grabbing my camera, just so I could wait out there and get up close to them and shoot some photos. I couldn't really pass up the opportunity to get some nice photos of these things. You can see in a couple of these photos there's a blood on one of the snake's faces. They almost had each other's face inside the other one. You'll see on one of these photos right here where you can see the rear fangs of that little Sierra Gartersnake. And yeah, this went on for I think beginning to end of the whole battle was an hour long. So I would periodically go over to see what was going on. They kind of sat motionless like this for a little bit. You can see this clip, the bigger snake on the right-hand side. As I pan over, it's trying to wrap its tail around a branch to get some leverage, but eventually it was all for naught as the big one ended up releasing the fish, and the small one ended up victorious. Big one just kind of slithered off into the grass real slow. I mean, I thought that they killed each other doing it, but one survived. Surprise.
Nah, he just went up into the bushes.